Hey, eBay and Mercari. Today I'm showing you a Panasonic Hi-Fi Stereo VCR. This is a model PV-V4521. It is an Omnivision blue line. People famously recommend the blue lines. I tend to agree with that assessment, honestly. I love showing off these units because I'm pretty big into the VCR tape capture community, and people often ask what is a good VCR that you recommend without spending too much. Of course, the best ones are hundreds and hundreds of dollars for professional models. But like, what's a good mid-range model for people to get started with or to be happy with if that's all they want? And my recommendation is always late 90s, early 2000s, Sony, JVC, or Panasonic like we have here. So let's go ahead and turn it on here. And pop a tape in.
So what are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get it.
Rewind while it's playing. Fast forward while it's playing. And we'll stop it here, do a high-speed rewind. Stop it again, we'll do a high-speed fast forward. And we'll eject it. So as you can see in here, it is working great. It has been fully tested, not only the playback and winding like you just saw, but also all of the inputs and outputs work great, and it records the tape well. We have included here, you're going to get the unit itself. It's going to get this 3-foot set of stereo RCA cables. So not super long, but they are very high quality. It looks like gold connectors, nice thick sturdy cables, Radio Shack brand. We have a remote. Although this is not the original remote that would have come with it, it is a Panasonic remote. So you don't need to program this at all to work with the VCR. You just have to put batteries in it, and it will work. It takes 4 AA's. And I believe it will also work with a Panasonic TV, if you have one of those, I guess, as long as it's not too new. Because I think this is from like the 90s, most likely. So we have stereo RCA inputs on the front here, and then on the back we have stereo RCA output, another stereo RCA input, and coax RF antenna in and out, and all of those have been tested and they all work great. As far as the physical condition on the unit, I'm saying it is in very good condition. There's only a few very light, very small scratches on the body, but otherwise it looks pretty great. I believe... Oh, I always like to tell you whether you can get to the inputs without the remote, and in this case you can. If you use the channel up and down buttons there to go below channel 2, you can get to both of the RCA inputs with just those. And I believe that is all that I had to say about this one. Thanks for looking.